Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Carlos Gomez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Texas, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His past history with Richards, 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he takes ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much. There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So striding in, Adrian Beltre. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Gallo.
In there, strike one.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1-0 for the Rangers early on. The Angels step up to the plate next on MLB Network. A.J. Griffin gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Mike Trout.
In now, Mike Trout. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Here's Albert now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. One strike to Pujols. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Career numbers with A.J. Griffin, 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Maybin is on his way home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Turned on down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hey now.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Career numbers with A.J. Griffin has seen him go 3 for 9. Line toward the gap in left center. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And you can see there that the Halos are currently tops in the junior circuit in that very category. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Rua. And the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Halos lead this one 4-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Cameron Maybin. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His past history with Richards. And even 10 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Phil Gosselin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Phil Gosselin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your run, and then you go back and shut them down.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Martin Maldonado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's Griffin on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Well, the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking out there at Shin-Soo Choo. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games, but this guy can really throw. You watch him in right field and let the ball fly. His arm stacks up with anybody out there.
Cameron Maybin stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Gosselin comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lined into left field for a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. He's running towards second. High pop up. Gallo is there for it. And that retires the side. Angels strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Rua. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. His past history with Richards. He's gone 2 for 5. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. And right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Digging in, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle. Gosselin up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrelton Simmons. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nomar Mazara.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. In the dirt, and now let's see. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul wide of first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's Cameron Maybin now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Rua is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Angels lead it 4-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ground ball right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually. Not bad time to start.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rua, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Albert
Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt.
I got to count 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Angels leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Angel fans, spend your Friday nights at the Big A watching exciting Angels baseball that is followed by one of the best fireworks shows in the Southland. It's Big Bang Fridays presented by The Show. Visit the Angels Stadium ticket window or log on to angelsbaseball.com and get your tickets for Big Bang Friday.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the 1-1 pitch in the outside corner.
Well, he gave up 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get
another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 4 and the Rangers 1. Jake Diekman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Jake Diekman.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte.
And
his past history with Jake Diekman, 1 for 6.
Ketel Marte.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting,
and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In now, Luis Valbuena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, Catcher, Martin.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gomez giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Second baseman,
Rougned Odor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Shortstop, Phil Gosselin.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Robinson Chirinos would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Tanner Scheppers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tanner Scheppers.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder Cameron Maybin.
Curveball that time, not even close. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, Matt, that's going to go down as a base hit, but I just got to say something. He just olayed that ball. You played it into a base hit. If he gets in front of that ball, he may have a play. I'd give him an error, but it's going to go down as a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's Albert now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu coming on. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rua ranging back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score, the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 6-1.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gallo will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 6-1. Here's Carlos Gomez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Left side. Valbuena's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail 6-1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
And leading off
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Rua is after it. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Chu. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Valbuena.
Into the box, Luis Valbuena. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. 1 away. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rua is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Pickoff move to second. Into the box now, Mike Trout. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Gallo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 7-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Maven on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And that misses. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Ready now, Phil Gosselin. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Cam Bedrosian enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. From the belt, kicks and deals. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. First and second now, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Simmons on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-1 the final today. Los Angeles with the division-leading 112th win. Garrett Richards wins his 23rd of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His 23rd win of the season. The save to Garrett Richards. The loss goes to A.J. Griffin. Just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.